Okay guys, so now I'd like to talk about what I call financial planning on a napkin. And keep in mind, this is ballpark, illustrative purposes only. Don't get too caught up and if you don't quite know the numbers or what they are, but it gives you a good hypothetical of what your net worth could be worth at a certain age to give you an idea of when you can maybe stop working or what adjustments you need to make to your financial plan. So what I like to do is just Google compound interest rate calculator. Now typically the first one or two that pops up is investor.gov. So click on investor.gov. The first question is, what is your initial investment? So for this purpose, let's assume I have $250,000 in an old 401k, IRA, and some old brokerage accounts laying around here. Monthly contributions, I'm going to assume I'm maxing out my 401k plan, which we'll say maybe with some matching and things or not, but let's say that's about $2,000 a month. Length of time in years, I'm 43 years old, and say I think I only want to work another 20 years, and so let's see what that's going to look like. The third question is estimated interest rate. Now what that's asking is what kind of return do you expect to get on your money? So since its inception, the S&P has done somewhere around a 9 to 12% rate of return annualized. Now you're gonna have big ups and downs, but we can put in 9% there. And just for fun, under that, if you want to, you can do the interest rate variance range, and we'll do a 3% on that. And so that'll show us kind of a bull-bear base case scenario of where we might end up. So that means it's going to show us a 6, a 9, and a 12% return over the next 20 years. Compound frequency annually I think is fine, and we'll hit the numbers. And based on that math, I came out with about $2.6 million in retirement. So to figure out how much we could spend in retirement, we would multiply that number by 4 or maybe 5% if you want to be more aggressive. Again, totally depends on you. If you can get away with 2, that just adds to your margin of safety. If you need to spend a little bit more, maybe go up to the 5% level. But again, you can go back and really quickly adjust the math. And maybe for example, you're not going to buy the new Range Rover, and you can save another $1,000 a month, or you're going to take that job delivering pizzas and save an extra $500 a month. Whatever your situation is, again, adjust the monthly contribution, hit the savings rate calculator, and it'll spit out a rough number of what you can maybe be worth in the future. And just multiply that by 4% and you have your retirement income. Now don't forget your IRA, your 401k are going to be taxable, but you should also qualify for Social Security at that time. And that'll give you a ballpark number for your retirement income. For more beneficial information like this, follow us at Future You Financial or book a free consultation. First 30 minutes are free, and oftentimes we can cover a lot of ground.